Hi friends, Zoe here. So this past weekend I helped my friend Steph spring clean out her closet. And this is something I did a few months ago, and it made me feel so good to just purge my closet, get rid of all those things I don't wear, and I know Steph felt super great about it as well. And thanks Steph for the new digs. She gave me a few of her pieces, which I'm absolutely in love with, so we both won. So today I've decided to share some tips with you on how to clean out your closet, so let's go! So first things first, you're going to need to get rid of those items of clothing that don't fit. Whether or not they're too big or they're too small, you can't just keep them around hoping that you'll fit into them one day. I'm going to tell you guys a small story. So my friend Wendy Garcia, we worked together at Cactus Club, and I remember going into work one day, she had inspired me to do the squat challenge. So I did the squat challenge, and a bunch of my work skirts didn't fit me anymore. And so I went into work and I was like, Wendy, my skirts don't fit anymore. I don't know what to do. And she's like, you know what, girl? You buy a new skirt. So this is the truth. You buy a new skirt. You buy a new piece. Whatever size you are now, just don't go crazy, but keep what fits and get rid of what doesn't. So those things in your closet that you haven't worn. Take a look at what's in there or what's in your drawers. What haven't you worn this past season? Say fall. If you had items in there that you didn't even wear that's a fall piece, get rid of them. You don't miss them. You don't need them. They don't need to be there. Next, those items you're saving. Saving for what? Every day of your life is a special occasion, and if you haven't worn those special occasion pieces, then why are they still kicking around? You don't need them. Free up that space and buy yourself something that you will enjoy and wear more frequently. Next, things that are out of style. We know that fashion seems to repeat itself, but what's the point of hanging on to, say, a tassel-y shirt because you think that this is going to come back in fashion maybe 5 or 10 years down the road, or you're going to give it to your daughter one day? No, just free up the space. You don't need the clutter. Minimalize. Next, things that aren't your style. So I had this issue a lot growing up. I would go and buy the things that were in style, whether or not they looked good on me or whether or not they were my personal style. Now that I've kind of developed more of a personal style, I know what's my style and I know what isn't, and I'm not going to keep those items around that don't fit my style or that are just out of style. Next, all those things in your closet or drawers that you feel like you have to keep, that you don't wear and don't put to good use. So for example, maybe a nice shirt that your grandmother bought you. That was a very nice gesture of your grandmother to buy you that shirt, but maybe you don't wear it, maybe you don't get use out of it, so donate it. Give it to somebody else who will put it to good use. It doesn't need to be sitting around there. If you feel like you can't get rid of it, yes, you can. So items that are stained or ripped. So I had a pair of jeggings chilling in my drawer for about a year and a half because they had a split down the bum, and I was so convinced that I was going to take them in to get fixed. I didn't take them in to get fixed. Who am I kidding? So I got rid of them. Next, things with bad memories. So maybe it's a piece of clothing from an ex, or in my case, maybe it's a piece of clothing that I puked in because that's my worst fear. Just get rid of those items. And my last point is to gather up all these clothes, decide what maybe you want to take to a consignment store, and decide what you want to give to the Goodwill. Consignment stores can often offer money for, say, items that still have tags on them, items that are high fashion, things like that. You can make a lot of money off of the items that they'll take. And the Goodwill. Who doesn't feel good about giving to the Goodwill? There are so many people in this world who can't afford the clothing that you wear, so why not brighten their day and donate some things? So yeah, I hope this video helped you guys spring clean out your closets, or at least motivate you to. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe below if you liked it, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Bye!